last, my face is complete again. Hello dear viewers, I know this is a bit late, but I've been busy working on a presentation on beer for my German class, which is pretty cool because you get to drink beer in class. Not often you get to do that, even in university. First thing I want to talk about is it's Instructor Reviews Week. That's basically where U of T hands around Scantrons saying, on a scale of 1 to 7 of all odd things, rate your teacher, professor in various areas. You know, how well they mark you, how soon you get your papers back, how well they present the material, do they actually like the material, or are they just falling asleep? And I remember thinking, and then it says, all these Scantrons, well, not really Scantrons, suppose they actually just look at them and mark the bubbles that way, read them optically, use an HB pencil or blue or black ink. Now I'm thinking to myself, why the hell do you need to tell us this? The only time you're going to have trouble with people not having the right kind of pencil is when you're in art school. You're like, no, I'm going to use BB pencil. What? It works really well on canvas. Yeah, this is a Scantron, and apparently it has the wrong specific gravity. Yeah, well, I want to use my BB pencil. No. Why not? We've just been through this. But it looks nice. Yeah, but it doesn't do the job, does it? And then you get an argument, and then blah, 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 blah. And, it's not a very, it's not a or then afterwards, of course, you get to write comments down like, comments on teachers like, he's a funny guy, and he is really hard working, especially even though he should have been on strike at some point, or, the labs are horrible, time-consuming, and as far removed from the lecture material as I am from attractive single women, which, by the way, is measured in light years, multiple. Oh, sorry, that was a bit off topic there. Or, this guy falls asleep when he's getting lecture and he comes into class drunk at half the time. Well, that's very amusing. I don't think it gets material across very well. This is his philosophy. It doesn't work in chemistry, by the way. Imagine this. Your chem professor comes in and declares to everyone that he's discovered that all matter is made of jam held together by little bitty nails. And then, naturally, half the class is like, oh, God, I can't put up with this anymore. Then they go off and take physics instead, where they're always stoned. At least you can expect that. On the other hand, with a chemistry class, you'll end up arguing what kind of jam it is and how big the nails are. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm the wrong discipline? No, wait, no, I'm not. It's funny. Well, not funny, fun, because you get to play with acid and burn things. Actually, if you burn things, you do something very wrong because there's almost no open flames in lab. Where was I? Oh, and by the way, I don't mean any offense to anyone with this, but there was a hilarious conversation happened in my German class, a very short exchange, and I quote, we were trying to figure out words to proper translations for the words the teacher was giving us, because her English is not as good as her German, which is fine, because I don't think our German is as good as our English in most cases. So the question was, what is the opposite of progress? And some guy in the class, I'm not going to say who, but this guy goes, environmentalism. And well, I just thought it was rather funny because I grew up in a household run by a man who works for an oil company, so you know, you get that sort of thing. Get that sort of attitude all the time, and I just had to laugh at that. Now let's see what the featured Wikipedia article is today before I have to work on more slides. Lovely. I don't know exactly how far in I am. I have them all titled, but that's about it. And I think I have some backgrounds and pictures. And then I have about 4 actual ones done, working on a 5th. Or working on 2 of them at once because I stopped one because they got boring. Also, I haven't done PowerPoint slides in ages, so can someone please explain to me how you're supposed to do them properly? Let's see. Anyway, on the origin of species, ooh, this is interesting. Why this was a bad book where I used to live. Why? Because it was Texas, wasn't it? Anyway, on the origin of species is considered to be the foundation of evolutionary biology. He goes and looks at birdies and goes, hey, I see a similarity in the beaks here. Wonder what it is. Hey, this kind of beak looks like it's better for eating this kind of nut. Evolution! What? You're out of your mind. No, I'm not. Hey, no, you're not. This is clever stuff. And then he gets the, did Darwin get the Nobel Prize, or was this before Nobel? I think it was before Nobel, but, anyway, it's considered one of the fathers of modern science because of his methodology, blah, blah, blah. I still don't think biology is a proper science, because all you're really doing is saying, that's a liver. I don't think so. No, it's a liver, look. Oh, yeah, it's liver-shaped. Same color, too. There you go, it's a liver. Alright, but those are lungs. Those are the kidneys. Lungs are bigger. Why? The kidneys just filter blood out. Lungs needed for air. Alright. That's a froggy. Why? Because it's well, you can't say froggy. You say, no, bugger. What is the Latin thingy for frog? Frogus or something. So there's my stance on biology. Also, if you go to Second Cup, do not under any circumstances order the butternut tart to go, because you'll be tempted to eat it on the way home, and you will get the gooey syrup all over you, and it's almost impossible to wash off. I mean, it tastes nice, I suppose, if it's sweet, but I remember like getting all down my arms and things, and it actually got my arm hair tied in knots. I don't know how I managed that, but there you go. That's not very fun. And dear viewers, I think today one of my mantras is going to be coming out into the open. It is by caffeine alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the leaves of tea that thoughts acquire speed, the hands acquire shakes, the shakes become a warning. It is by caffeine alone I set my mind in motion. Good day.